Since 1947, Pakistan and India have fought four major wars, with a number of skirmishes in between. Just last year, on June 24th, 2023, Indian soldiers fired across the line of control in the Kashmir Hills, killing two Pakistani farmers and critically injuring a third one. There's no love lost between these two countries. On the field of play, however, the players have remained courteous to each other and remained respectful, and it appears from one looking on that they have a very good relationship among them. They usually second their squad on the field of play. Earlier this morning, Pakistan won the toss, and after two rain delays and an interruption, they have bowled out India for 119 in 19 overs. So Pakistan will need 120 to win. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the show. It's a privilege to have you here. Joining me this afternoon to carry us through the Pakistan innings as they reply to 119 made by India is Andre Douglas. Andre, good morning to you and welcome to the show.
To your viewers all over the world, we know that we're in different, whichever time zone that you're in. I hope that you're all enjoying the match thus far.
Yes, Andre, what are you making of this total?
I think that this total is probably, I would say India is probably 30 to 35 runs short. We all know that this pitch is a difficult pitch to bat on. It's not a foregone conclusion that this match is over because, India have really good bowling and the pitch is a bit tricky. It's not a foregone conclusion. But I still think that, the total is they're probably around 30 runs short for it to be really, really complete.
Okay, thank you very much. So Pakistan, as I said, won the toss and asked India to bat first. The Indian playing 11 was Sharma, Kohli, Pant, Yadav, Dubey, Pandya, Jadeja, Patel, Bumrah, Ashdeep Singh, and Mohammad Siraj. While the Pakistan playing 11 was Babar Azam, Mohammad Rizwan, Khan, Zaman, Khan again, that's Ahmed, Wazim Afridi, Aris Ralph, Shah, and Mohammad Amir. So those were the two teams. When India batted, they lost wickets steadily, starting with Virat Kohli. Rishabh Pant made 42 from 31 deliveries, hitting 6 fours, while Naseem Shah took 3 for 21 from his 4 overs, and along with Aris Ralph, who took 3 for 21 from his 3 overs. What do you think about the Pakistani bowling, Andre? Go ahead.
I would say the Pakistan bowling not steady for the most part. I've seen them bowl much better. I think that what contributed to a lot of those dismissals were I would say the arrogance of the Indians. Watching those Indians how they play, some of the shots that they cut out to, it's more arrogance than anything else. So although the Pakistan bowling was steady, I would say it's not really anything extremely special that to get the Indian lead.
Andre, we saw dismissal when Mohammad Amir caught Surakuma Yadav and he threw the ball hard into the pitch, into the field. Do you think that was unsportsmanlike, or is just a matter of frustration, or is a matter of releasing the joy? What is your reaction to Mohammad Amir?
More releasing the cup with the you're trying somebody.
You are breaking up there. I don't know. You are breaking up.
Hear me now? Or
yes. This is much better.
Yes. So I'm I think it is more of a release of the joy, coupled with trying to dish back some to the Indians, because we've seen where the Indians, the past players, have given it to the Pakistanis, in some of the comments when they lost that against the US. So it's a combination of both.
Andre, the pitch appears from where we are appears to be playing much better today. Do you think so, or it is just probably good bowling from the Pakistani?
Yeah, it has played better than the previous yesterday and previous games we've seen. I said most of the downfall of the Indian batsmen is to the it is to their hands. I think some of those shots were uncalled for. Shots that they played were uncalled for. I don't think it's a great deal. The those.
You are breaking up again. You are breaking up again, Andre. Probably you need to do some adjustment.
Um.
Yes, that sounds good. Stay right where you are. Go now.
Yeah. So I'm saying that I don't think some of the Indian special is to the downfall of their own. I don't think nothing special where the ball is concerned. A lot of these batters, they got out really, really poor shots. So I'm not down to the pitch for the most part.
Andre, India have probably the greatest fast bowlers of our generation, or definitely of this decade. Jasprit Bumrah. He's going to definitely have a lot to say when Pakistan bat.
Absolutely, absolutely. I expect him to come out, with all the iron, because the only way the Indians can win this game is to bowl Pakistan out. So I'm expecting Bumrah to come out firing. He is really in form. So they will have to play Bumrah really well if they need to win this game. That's important.
I am looking at the crowd in the stand, and my heart is telling me it's a big crowd. But I'm also think I'm seeing a number of empty seats. Do you think the stadium was completely sold out as the news we were getting?
No, I don't think it was completely sold out, because I even heard I think even ICC put something release out that a lot of tickets, especially those from 2,500 to 10,000, a lot of those tickets were still available up to 2 days ago. So I'm thinking that although you see they have a big crowd, there are a lot of empty seats in the stadium. So it's far from being sold out.
Thank you very much, Andre, as the Indian batsmen take the field to that not the Indian batsmen, as the Pakistani batsmen take the field to start their innings. Patrick Bumrah, Michael Douglas is saying Bumrah will be unplayable on this pitch, and Patrick Seals, welcome to the CLS. Thank you. Is that CLS? Patrick
Sure,
CLS.
Mister.
Pakistan just has to play sensible. Lance LeBake, how you doing, Lance LeBake? Always good to see you. You are always here. Checking in. Big up. I Maxi. Okay, he's saying big up in another language. Big up to you,
Okay.
Lance LeBake. Yes, just checking in. And please remember to slash a like on the video, share the channel with your friends and family. And please remember, it is very important that you support the channel. I'm going to just make sure that scrolling across the bottom, you will see how you are able to support the channel. It is very important. This is a key part of supporting the channel. So you should always continue to support the channel by clicking on those links. Those links are in the video description. They're also in the live chat. Interestingly, Andre, just before we start the Pakistani innings, the last two times, I think the last 6 of 7 matches that Pakistan played batting second, they won. And the last 2 matches they played against India batting second, they won. Do you think that's a psychological advantage there to the Pakistani batting second in this match?
Absolutely, I do think so, and that is why I think they were glad to chase. So I think that's a nice advantage, and it's a total where I think they'll be very comfortable chasing.
Thank you, Andre. We'll see you in the next 2 overs as Arshdeep runs in now. Ball to Babar Azam and he drives through the cover. They'll get at least 2 here. Find the gap. It's running away towards the boundary. Hardik Pandya in that languid style of his chase, and they got 3. So just a bit slow there from Pandya. He got 3 that was driven through the offside. It was Rizwan, and Pakistan is up and running. So the first delivery pitched up by Arshdeep Singh. Rizwan driving it through the offside. They go through for 3, and Pakistan is on their way. Their target is 120. So this long-standing opening partnership between Rizwan and Babar Azam continues. They have changed it around sometime. They have tried other players. Arshdeep over the wicket, ball to as Babar Azam who drives in the air, but in the gap. It running out again towards the cover boundary. They're gone for 2. They're coming back for 3. 1 on the throw, they would call it. So 3 more there to Pakistan, who have now gone up to 6. So both batsmen getting off the mark with 3s. Both driving, one driving a little straighter down towards long off, the other one driving in the air towards the cover boundary. On both occasions, they run 3. Pakistan 6 without loss. Arshdeep Singh is bowling over the wicket, and there's a short third man, a backward point, a cover, extra cover, and a mid-off. So there's somebody walking across the side screen again, just holding up the play a little. As you heard Andre said, it just appears that the ground is not quite full. As he comes in now, he's going to bowl to Rizwan. And Rizwan inside edge past the leg stump, running away down towards the fine leg boundary. They got a singer picked up there that looks to be Dubé on the fine leg boundary, sends the return in. So Pakistan have scored off every delivery thus far since the start of their innings. 3-3-1, 7 without loss after three deliveries. Start here by Arshdeep Singh. And it's very interesting that defending a low total, Bumrah has not actually started. Maybe he's going to come from the other end. Very interesting. There's a slip in place though. Arshdeep over the wicket, ball down the leg side. White signal, Pant didn't collect cleanly and allow the Pakistani batsman to go through for the extra run that will push the score now up to 9. So 2 wide there, 9 without loss after 3 deliveries. And a promising start here from Pakistan. India just have to look a shaky start. As I said, defending 119, need to get Pakistan out for less than 119. I'm surprised that Bumrah did not start right away, but maybe he's going to come from the other end because you need Bumrah in the attack as quick as possible. Arshdeep over the wicket, ball to Rizwan, who places down to mid-on, and there is no run. So the first delivery that there's a dot ball in this Pakistan reply. 9 without loss, chasing 120 to win. So there's a good crowd, but I don't think it's a packed stadium. In no way. So there's a slip, a backward point, a cover, extra cover, and a mid-off. 5 in a ring on the offside. You also have a mid-on. 9 without loss as Arshdeep make his way in. Over the wicket, ball to Rizwan, and Williams dab this into the offside. Cannot score, and so the score remains at 9 as those 5 fielders on the offside seem to be just converging on the ball at the same time. So let me give you that offside field to make sure. There's a slip, there's a short third man, there's a backward point, there's a cover, and there's a mid-off. So those are the 5 fielders on the offside within the circle. You also have a mid-on. I'm assuming that the 2 fielders that as Arshdeep makes his way over the wicket, ball to Rizwan, and Williams drive, cannot beat cover, who shaped to send the return in, but he held on to the ball. And after 1 over, Pakistan looking to get 120 to win. They are 9 without loss. So Babar Azam is on 3, Rizwan is on 4, and not a bad over there from Arshdeep, except for those 4 first deliveries where conceded 2 threes, then a single, and then the wide, which Richard Punt did not collect, and they were allowed to go through for a single. For a moment there, I just didn't get the comment. Shirley Samuel, thank you, man. Shirley, thank you, Shirley Samuels. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. We are always happy to be here. Paul Goodman is saying that this will be an exciting time as Pakistan replies. They are playing to save their lives. Their, lives, okay. Lansley Baker saying the first post I made, I had to remove it because it's for the football channel I'm subscribed to. And Patrick Searless is saying good commentary. Mohamed Siraj over the wicket, bowl to Babar Azam, drives, beat the dive of the man at mid on, and it goes into the boundary for 4. He should have stopped that one. Siraj pitching up that delivery. And Babar Azam onto the front foot, driving it through mid on. The fielder dived over it. Looking to see the replay. I think he should have stopped it, but it beats him and goes into the boundary. It should have stopped it. Sloppy there from the Indian fielder at mid on. It was pitched up. It was an all volley though, and Babar Azam was quick into the drive, and he drove it sweetly down to long on for 4. Bowls again to Babar Azam, who edges this one down to third man for a single, and he now moves up now to 8, and the scores move up to 14 without loss. Rizwan come on strike. 1.2 overs have been bowled so far. So this partnership that have opened for Pakistan for many years. As I said earlier, there was a time when they disrupted, trying other variations, but now the World Cup comes around and they have gone back to this partnership that have served them so well. Many persons think that both of them do not go hard enough for both of them to open, but this has been the best opening partnership for Pakistan. They are 14 without loss. Mohamed Siraj is it that is bowling over the wicket to Mohamed Rizwan. Let's just say Siraj to Rizwan over the wicket, bowl, and that one beat outside the half stumps, tied for the peel. That's a lovely delivery from Rizwan there. It touches down just about half stump and it shapes away. The batsman pushes forward and it goes through to the keeper. It misses the edge. Lovely delivery. It came in on the angle and then shaped away and misses the edge and goes through to the keeper. What a lovely delivery there from Siraj just now, squaring up Mohamed Rizwan a little. He's batting probably 1 foot outside of his crease. This is the 4th delivery of the second over. Siraj over the wicket, bowl to Rizwan, and Williams strokes this into the offside, straight to the man at backward point, and there is no run. So there's a third man in place for Siraj. So there's a slip, a third man, a backward pointer cover, and the mid off. The other fielder that is out is the backward square leg who's out on the square boundary. So the 2 fielder that is out in these power play overs are the third man and the fielder on the backward square leg boundary. Pakistan 14 without loss in over number 2. It is being bowled by Mohamed Siraj. And how long is India going to take before they get Bumrah into the attack? That one turn away to the man at short mid wicket, and there is no run as Siraj over the wicket to Rizwan, who just turned that into the onside. Straight to the fielder at short mid wicket, and there is no run. The score remains on 14 without loss in over number 2. 1 delivery to come in over number 2. Just getting a little glitch here on my screen. I see the technicians up there doing something I don't quite know, but there was a glitch just now, but it's fine now. As Siraj is going to come into Rizwan. As he moves in past the umpire, ball to Rizwan, and Williams playing a forcing shot back to the bowler who shies it back at the stumps. It seemed to hit Rizwan, and the fielder from fine leg have to come around to stop that as they go through for a single. 15 without loss at the end of over number 2. Rizwan is on 5. Babar Azam is on 8. Pakistan looking to get 120 to win, are 15 without loss after 2 overs, as we welcome back Andre to the commentary.
Yes. Yes, good stuff.
Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, good stuff from the Pakistanis thus far. It's a really nice steady start. 15 without loss after 2 overs. It's a reliable pair of Babar Azam and Rizwan, who oftentimes do the job for them. So let us see how they go here. So it's going to be Rizwan that will take strike. It's going to Bumrah comes into the attack. So it's going to be Jasprit Bumrah to bowl to Rizwan. Bumrah at the top of his mark. Rizwan is on 5. Here is Bumrah. He's coming into Rizwan. Passes on now, bowl to Rizwan. And it's driving that one. It pees off portion of the bat. Passes the man at the backward point here. They go forward. They come back for 2. And that is all there'll be. Moves on to 7. Pakistan moves on to 17 without loss. And this not says that Pakistan definitely bounce back from their loss to USA. Yeah, they're doing well thus far. And let us see what will happen now. So it's going to be Bumrah to bowl to. Oh, he's trying to pull that one. It came off the inner portion of the bat. No run is scored. The score means on 17 without loss after 2.3 overs. Rizwan is on 7. Babar Azam is on 8. And you know, Paul Goodman said if Pakistan wins this will certainly increase the probability of the USA reaching the Super 8. Does Aaron Jones of US have Caribbean roots? As you know, Nicholas Curtin of Canadian is a Caribbean man. Yes, Paul Goodman. He has, I think his roots is from he has Barbados parentage. And there's and I seem to be a drop catch. There was Rizwan trying to pull that one from Bumrah. It seemed to be a drop catch at the final leg boundary. So that's a big missed opportunity right there for the Indians. So Rizwan lives to fight another day. So it's 18 without loss. We're in over number 3. Lindsay Blake said, if I find don't break this partnership, if India don't break this partnership before it gets to 30, easy win for Pakistan. So it's going to be Bumrah to bowl to Babar Azam. Here comes Bumrah. He passes the umpire just about now. The bowl to Babar Azam. And Azam is just tickling that one to the third man boundary. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 19 without loss. In over number 3. Yeah, and they're just showing the replay. That was a big opportunity missed by Shubman Dubey at the final leg boundary. Bumrah to complete his first over. He's going to come to bowl to Rizwan. Here comes Bumrah. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Rizwan. And Rizwan is driving that one to the man at mid-off. No run is scored. The end of the over. The score remains on 19 without loss. Bumrah is Babar Azam is on 9. Rizwan is on 8 after over number 3. So 19 without loss after over number 3. That was a good over by Jasprit Bumrah.
Andre, read the comments.
Yes. If India don't break this partnership before it gets to 30, easy win for Pakistan. Yes, I've already read that one. Here's Siraj. So bowl to Rizwan. Oh, it seems like another drop chance right there. It's another drop chance there by Siraj. So a second drop chance in 2 overs. The Pakistanis are living pretty dangerous here. Quite some luck that they're having. Straight to Siraj. A bit of a difficult chance, but it should have been taken. Jamor Small says, good afternoon to the community. Good afternoon, Jamor Smalls. We're in over number 4, bowled by Siraj. He's going to bowl to Babar Azam, who is on 9. Siraj comes in to bowl to Babar Azam. Bowl to Azam, and he's on the back foot, plays that one to the man at the short mid wicket area. No runs is scored. The score means a 90 without loss. Babar Azam is on 9 from 6 deliveries, and Rizwan is on 8. And they're having a good time over there in Rawalpindi, Pakistan. The stadium is actually full to capacity in Rawalpindi. Actually, more people watching in Rawalpindi, the stadium, than actually in New York. Paul Goodman says that Lashley Bake, do not count your chickens before they are hatched. Yes. So here comes Siraj to bowl to Babar, who fix that one to the square leg, short square leg area. They go through for an easy single. The score moves on 20. So it's 20 without loss. And a leg by Jamor Small said they should let Bumrah open bowling. He's the one of India's bowler. That's so Jamor is actually the best bowler from India. We're in over number 4, bowled by Siraj. Siraj is on his way to Rizwan. Pass umpire now, bowl to Rizwan, and Rizwan is driving at one at the mid wicket area. No run is scored. But Rizwan remains on 8. Score remains on 10 loss. Was he 22 for 2? 22 for 2, not understanding that. Paul Goodman, he says India and Pakistan will fight bitterly to the end. I think so too. You know, India's not going to roll over and play and die right here. They're going to fight bitterly to the end. So it's going to be Siraj. 2 deliveries to come in over number 4. Pakistan is on 20 without loss. It's going to be Rizwan to face the bowling of Mohammad Siraj. Siraj pass umpire now, bowl to Rizwan. Rizwan is back, covers up. The ball trickles down to the man at the slip area. No runs is scored. Real tight bowling here from Mohammad Siraj. Rizwan is on 8 from 16 deliveries. Babar Azam is on 9 from 7. We're in over number 4, bowled by Mohammad Siraj. The score is 20 without loss. One coming over number 4. It's going to be Siraj to bowl to Usman. He's on his way. Bowl to Rizwan. Rizwan is just tickling that one in the short mid wicket area. They go through forward. That is all they'll get. So after over number 4, Pakistan 1 without loss. It's on 9. Babar is on, and it's over now to you.
Thank you very much, Andre. Well done. As I rejoin you here with the live commentary, as you heard, Pakistan are 21 without loss after 4 overs. And I cannot understand why, with a very low total, with Pakistan chasing a very low total, Bumrah has only bowled 1 of the first 4 overs. I just cannot understand the tactics here of Rohit Sharma, the Indian captain, and there'll be a lot here he will have to answer to. And just to give you the score in the other match that is going on, Oman won the toss and decided to bat, and they have just lost their 5th wicket. So, you know, it has gone from the screen here. The match between Pakistan and India have gone from my screen, and I'm only seeing the Oman match. As Oman are 115 for 5, so I'm seeing golf on one channel, but I'm not seeing the India-Pakistan match. So I'm going to join Andre to carry us through. Andre, please go ahead and carry us through, because I'm not seeing the Pakistan-India match. It has gone from my screen. I'm seeing the Oman match and I'm seeing golf, but I'm not seeing the Pakistan match here. So Andre, take over the commentary for me, please. I'm definitely not seeing the Pakistan-India match.
Okay, so we're in over number 5, bowled by Jasprit Bumrah. The score moves on to 22. Rizwan moves on to 10. So it's going to be Bumrah to bowl the second ball of the 5th over. Here comes Bumrah. He's on his way to bowl to Babar. Pass umpire now, bowl to Azam. And Babar Azam is on the back foot and just playing that man off the deep to cover. There's no run scored. Score remains on 22 without loss in over number 5. John Small said they switched coach. Oh. Yeah, it's over number 5. Bumrah. Here comes on his way to bowl Babar Azam. Pass umpire both Azam. And Babar Azam is pulling that one into the mid-wicket area. That should be 4 runs. Lovely shot there by Babar Azam. And there was Jasprit Bumrah bowling that one short. Babar Azam on the rock back and pull that one over the mid-wicket into the boundary for 4. Shot there by Babar Azam. The score moves on to 26 with the rest. Really top class shot there. Azam just went on the back foot and pulled that one over the mid-wicket area for 4. We're in over number 5. Here comes Bumrah to bowl to Babar Azam. He's just, oh, he's gone. He's got him. And there was a lovely delivery there by Bumrah. That's a really, really good comeback. There was Babar Azam trying to get the bat out of the way, took the outside edge, and the catch is taken by Sky at first slip. So Pakistan lose their first wicket at 26 for 1. Babar Azam goes for 13. And the umpires have actually signaled for a replay. Oh, I thought it was a gone conclusion, but it's not. So they've actually signaled for the replay. Let us see right here. There was Babar Azam trying to get his bat out of the way, took the outside edge. This seems to be a clean catch. That seems to be a clean catch right there. That looks out. Yeah, it seems to be a pretty, yes, that's a clean catch. It's a very good catch right there. So that is actually out. Yes, it is. So Pakistan have lost their first wicket. They are 26 for 1 in over number 5. Babar Azam caught by Suryakumar Yadav, bowled by Bumrah for 13 runs. So Babar Azam goes for 13 from 10 deliveries. Pakistan is on 26 for 1 in over number 5, bowled by Jasprit Bumrah. Small say, I switched to Oman versus Scotland. The Scotland field looked like he got better. He got butter in his hand. Here comes Bumrah to bowl to Usman. Oh, dry beat outside the off stump. Luckily there by Usman. He missed it. His first delivery got by Bumrah. Score remains on 26. Feet nowhere close to that right there. He got beaten outside edge. So it's going to be Bumrah to bowl his final delivery of the 5th over. He's going to bowl to Usman. Ooh. He's beaten once more. So that's the end of the over. At the end of over number 5, Pakistan is on 26 for 1. Rizwan is on 10. Usman is yet to get off the mark. So the Pakistani, although they have off to a steady start, they still have some way to go. They still have to bat pretty well in order to to get to this total, because the Indians will not lay over and die. That's for sure. So it's going to be very, very interesting the next few overs coming up. It's going to be Hardik Pandya who will come into the attack. So it's going to be Pandya to bowl to Rizwan. Rizwan settles. Pandya to bowl to Rizwan. Bowl to Rizwan, and Rizwan is trying to flick that one. It goes to the man at the mid-on area. No run is scored. The score remains on 26 for 1. We're in over number 6, bowled by Hardik Pandya. Rizwan is on 10. Usman is yet to get off the mark. Pandya is at the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Mohammed Rizwan. Here is Hardik Pandya to bowl to Rizwan. Rizwan settles. Pandya comes in, bowl to Rizwan. And Rizwan is down the pitch and gets there. He's driving that one over the top. It's high, hard. Into the long off boundary. Over the boundary, it goes for 6. Big shot there from Rizwan. And there was Mohammed Rizwan coming down the pitch to Pandya. Hits him straight back over the long off here for 6. Lovely shot for Mohammed Rizwan. The score moves on to 32 for 1. Rizwan moves on to 16. Are you back now, Carter?
No, I'm watching it on a app, but it's not yet back at the West Indies Media Hub.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not yet back.
To Rizwan. Rizwan turns that one to the square leg area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 33 for 1. Mohammed Rizwan moves on to 17. Usman comes to take strike. He's yet to get off the mark. We're in over number 6, the final over of the power play. 2 balls to come in the power play. Here is Bumrah. Oh, and Rizwan seemed to be in some pain there. Got hit on the glove, so he seems to be in some pain. So he got hit on the glove. He seemed to be in some pain there. So the play have actually stopped for a moment.
What I can tell you though is that Oman is 132 for 6 after 18 overs against Scotland. So Oman is 132 for 6 after 18 overs.
Okay. So there's a breaking play right here. You know, I mean, Rizwan is receiving some treatment after that hit on his.
There's a comment there from Bishnat. He's clearly a Pakistani fan.
Yeah, Bumrah Company can't stop Pakistan. Yeah, definitely a Pakistan fan. Jamor Small say why they didn't open with Bumrah. He normally get a wicket in the first or second over. Yes. So here's Hardik Pandya now to continue to bowl to Usman. Ooh, is actually beaten right there. That's a short ball. It's actually called wide, and that's 1 over the top. 1 short ball for the over. The score moves on, is on to 34 for 1. Usman is yet to get off the mark. Rizwan is on 17.
It's back on, and we are seeing both matches, which is wonderful, and this is one of the benefits of being here. So at the end of the over, Andrea will join you.
Right. Here's Hardik to bowl to Usman, who's flicked that one to the man at the mid-on area. They go through for a quick single. That is all they get. The score moves on to 35 for 1. Usman is off the mark. He's on 1. Rizwan comes back on strike. He's on 17 from 22 deliveries. There's Hardik Pandya to bowl the final ball of the power play. He's going to come to bowl to Mohammed Rizwan. At the top of his mark. Here comes Pandya. He's coming in to bowl to Rizwan on 17. Rizwan settles. He waits on Pandya. He passes umpire now. Bowl to he's just pushing that one to the man at the backward point area. No run score. So at the end, number 6, Pakistan 35 for 1, 17. 1. Over to you, Carter.
Thank you very much, Andre. And that was an extended spell. And so clearly, Jamor Small is saying that is what I'm trying to understand to Jamor Smalls. Why they didn't open with Bumrah. He normally gets a wicket in the first or sec, you know, he always get a wicket in the first or second over. And that was something that I was trying to ask myself too. And Marie Sugar, welcome back, man. You were here with us all through the night last night, and it was well done. It seems there that Oman have lost another wicket, so Oman is now 133 for 7. But the main match is at the end of the power play, 35 for 1. So India, no, I'm seeing India were 50 for 2 at this stage. So at the end of the power play, Pakistan still need another 65 and 20, still need another 85 from 15 overs. We're going to have there's a match on our hand. I can tell you from now, there's a match on our hand. Siraj bowl to Usman, who drives down to the fielder at mid-off, tried to play a forcing shot. He got it high up on the bat, and it just trickled down to the field at mid-off. No timing there from Usman, who is batting at number 3. So Rizwan is on 17 from 23 deliveries. And the Indian bowlers are really doing this well. So in the other match, Oman is 133 for 7 and 2 deliveries to come in the 19th over. But Rizwan is on 17, Usman is on 1, Pakistan 35 for 1. As Usman seconds, as Siraj comes into him over the wicket, up and bowl to Usman, and Usman cuts and misses. It goes through to the keeper, who took it on the bounce, and there is no run. The score will remains at 35 for 1, with Jamor Small saying that Pandya is not IPL. Get your act together. Okay. So Babar Azam is the only wicket to have fallen thus far, 35 for 1. And Marie Sugar is saying, yeah, after that win, they me feel happy going to bed. Yes, Marie Sugar, and we'll be talking about it a little later on in the day after these matches are completed, as Rizwan turn a short delivery, just pulling it down, just taking his time, ensuring that he gets it down on the ground, and as it goes down to the fielder coming off the backward square leg boundary, the score moves up to 36 for 1 in over number 7. So 3 deliveries to come in over number 7. Siraj in his third. I've gotten none for 8 thus far. He's bowling a very good line here. So the fielders, there are 5 fielders inside the circle. So India definitely squeezing Pakistan bowl to Rizwan, and that's a short delivery, and he's taken on the gloves. He tried to drop his arm, but it came back sharply onto him. And once again, Rizwan has been hit on the gloves. And we have seen this over the years, that Rizwan have been hit on the gloves a lot because he tends to play a little low. He moves up to 18 though, and the score moves up now to 37. He tends to play a little low, and he gets hit on that wrist once again. It happens so many times over the years. And while the medics comes out to look at Rizwan, or probably they're not coming out, 37 for 1, 2 deliveries to come in over number 7. And Rohit Sharma there just probably a little frustrated as Siraj makes his way in. There's a backward pointer cover mid-off, mid-on, and the mid-wicket beaten outside the off stump again. Usman just pushing at that one. He seems to be just searching for the delivery. Not in any control here, just searching for it. He pushes at that one, and it goes through to the keeper. And there is no run. So Oman there hitting a boundary, taking their score up to 141 for 7. So 141 for 7. Scotland should win this match. It was off the inside edge past the keeper and went down to the boundary for 4. But we are with Siraj now. The final delivery of over number 7 is bowling to Usman. He starts his run up. 3 on the offside, 2 on the onside, up over the wicket, ball to Usman. Usman got back onto that and guides it down to the field. That third man, they go through for a single at the end of over number 7. Pakistan looking to get 120 to win their second match. Both teams are playing their second match in the 2024 T20 World Cup. So Pakistan are 38 for 1. Reminding you that Pakistan lost their first match in that mammoth, gigantic upset to the United States in the super over, and then India would have beaten Ireland quite comfortable. So Pakistan it's very important here for Pakistan for them to win. You know, a win for India would set up the United States very well to go through to the second round. A win here for India. In the other match, 145 for 7 now is Oman. They are 145 for 7. So Jadeja is coming into the attack now. Swept away by Usman down to the fielder coming off the backward square leg boundary. They go for a single. That's all they will get. The score moves up to 39. So just trying to let you understand, a victory for India today will all but eliminate Pakistan from the competition. And it will set up the US. All the US need to do is to get a positive result in one of their 2 other matches to go through. Even if their match against India or Ireland should rain out, they will go through. And you know, cricket is not play in the book, it's played out on the field. But right now, one would expect that the United States are heavy favorite to beat Ireland. Jadeja around the wicket to Rizwan, who strokes it out to extra cover, and there is no run. The score remains 139 for 1. So the final delivery in the Oman innings was hit down to long off, and they got a single. So Scotland will need 151 to win that match. So Oman have made 150 for 7 in their 20 over. And that match has been played in Antigua. They serve Viv Richards oval, I think so. Pakistan 40 for 1. Jadeja bowl to Usman, who took it into the onside. They go through for another single. 41 now for 1. 2 deliveries to come in over number 8. So I can concentrate on one match now that, as we watch, Jadeja comes in, bowled to Rizwan, who took it into the onside, going for a quick single, but it's sent back by Usman, and there is no run. He remains on 19 from 27 deliveries. This is very slow going here by the Pakistani. Usman is on 15 from 5 deliveries as Jadeja comes in, bowl to Rizwan, and Williams pierce the offside field. It goes down towards the fielder coming off the wide long off boundary, and they go through for a single. At the end of over number 8, Pakistan are 42 for 1. Rizwan is on 20 from 28 deliveries. Usman is on 5 from 10 deliveries. 4 runs coming out of that Jadeja over, which was the 8th of the Pakistani innings. And they really need now they are behind, although they started out just requiring 6 runs per over to win. At this stage, I need 78 from 12. So that has gone about 6, because 6 12 is 72. So it's a 6.5. So it have gone up to 6.5 at this stage. Although they started out needing only 6 runs per over to win. At this stage, it has gone up to 6.5 as they'll need another 78 runs from 12 overs. It's going to be Pandya to continue over the wicket to Rizwan. He's up, ball to Rizwan, and Williams play it into the offside. A chance for a run out here. A mix up here, shies at the stump and misses. Wow. So there's a mix up there. Rizwan played the ball into the onside. Usman charges down. He was sent back by Rizwan. As he was sent back by Rizwan, Hardik Pandya trying to get the ball, and there was a toss-up between Hardik Pandya and the batsman, and eventually Pandya was able to pick up the ball and shite at the stump, but he misses, and gratefully he misses, because that would have been controversial. Pandya, ball to Rizwan, who pulls this down to backward square leg. The fielder comes to his left field, sends the return in. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 43 for 1. So that will definitely have caused some controversy. And so in the end, it probably all well that ends well for Pandya misses the stump and Usman was able to get back in his crease. Pakistan, so Jammu is saying Pakistan, India is not going to make it easy for you. Try get some runs on the board. Yes, clearly with 9 wickets in hand, they probably need to show a greater intent. Although, still needing just about 6.5 runs and over to win. That's not out of their reach, but this pitch, something else. Down the pitch, and he hit this over the top, down to the cover boundary for 4. So Usman just using his feet, coming down the pitch. Pandya saw him coming, dug it in short. He just backs away and slapped it over the top of cover, down to the extra cover boundary for 4. Great intent there shown by Usman, and Pakistan will need more of this. That pushed them up to 47 for 1. He was down the pitch. Pandya saw him coming, dug it in short, and he stand up and slapped it over the cover down to the boundary for 4. Good looking shot there by Usman. Pakistan now moving up to 47. Pandya, ball to Usman, on his leg, whipped away, past the square leg umpire. They're gone for 1. The fielder comes run from mid wicket and they come back for 2. That will put Pakistan up now to 49. 2 more to Usman there, just clipping that one off his leg. So maybe Pandya just overcorrecting and Usman clipping it off his leg and getting 2 just stroking it past the square leg umpire, turning it past the square leg umpire, and they come back for 2. 49 for 1. This is over number 9. Pandya is bowling. So India continues to have 5 in the circle. Over the wicket, ball to Usman, short, and he pulls it down past the square leg umpire. The fielder comes off the square leg boundary, sends the return in. The score moves up now to 50. So that's the Pakistani 50, and they're showing some intent in this over. They have scored 8 thus far out of the over, and they started the over needing 6.5 runs per over to win. So it is good that they have scored 8 thus far out of this over. Pandya have conceded 17 runs from his 11 deliveries at this stage. Rizwan on 21. Usman on 12 from 13 deliveries. Rizwan 21 have taken him 30 deliveries as he seconds and watch Pandya begins to move into him now. So Pandya is up over the wicket and bowls to Rizwan, and Rizwan just turned this into the onside. They go for a quick single. The fielder at mid-wicket runs towards the vicinity of the square leg umpire. They got a single. 51 for 1 after 9 overs. Rizwan on 22. Usman is on 12. And Pakistan just inching their way here, despite the tight bowling from the Indians. But Pakistan, I think, at this stage, probably in the driver's seat. And please remember, as I've said all these times, please support the channel. There's a link scrolling across the bottom of the screen. You can send me an email, or you can promote your business here. We can do something for you to promote your business. We don't mind mentioning your business, definitely, and giving you a plug, or you can contribute to the channel. There's a bank account. You can go through PayPal also. So if you're interested in doing some promotion, some collaboration, you can always send me an email. Jadeja bowl to Rizwan, who edges it down to short third man, who misfield, but there's no run. The score remains 52 for 1. Oh, they went through for a single. Sorry about that. I just never realized that they had gone through for a single. So they went through for a single in the misfield. Usman faces up to Jadeja and he cuts this away, beat the inner circle. The fielder comes in off the cover boundary. And let's see, they second and 1 this time. 53 now for 1 in over number 10. After this, the water break will come up and Andre will join us, taking over from over number 11. But he had a long spell, so that's why I'm doing this long spell. Jadeja ball turns across Rizwan. That pitch is just about off stump and then just turn away from him as the batsman looking to force it through the offside, and there was no run. That pitch is outside the off stump. Rizwan was on his back foot. Jadeja ball to Rizwan, and Rizwan plays this down to down on the onside of the pitch. The bowler skips across and fielding is followed through, and there is no run. So good comeback over this year by Jadeja. He comes in now, ball to Rizwan, and Rizwan cut, can't beat cover, and there is no run. So only 2 runs off the over thus far, and after Pandya giving up 9 in his previous overs, is a good comeback by Jadeja. Round the wicket to Rizwan, down the pitch, hit it high in the air, over the top. Let's see the fielder coming around, can't stop it into the boundary on the bounce, 4 runs. So it was down the pitch there, just eases the pressure. He came down the pitch and hit that high in the air, over the top. The fielder on the long off boundary moved to his left, but was unable to stop it from going into the boundary. And a good looking shot there by Rizwan. That should just ease the pressure a little on the Pakistani. At the drinks break, Pakistan now really, I think, after 10 overs, are the team in front as we welcome back Andre. Andre, welcome back.
Yes, thank you, Carlton. Yes, so Pakistan, I think, they're going steadily along. I think they have this under control thus far. This one is a very excellent player at pace in his innings. He does it time and time again, and he's very consistent. So once he's out there, Pakistan should be in no problems whatsoever. And he's an excellent player of spin bowling. So, Pakistan have their nose out front at this point in time.
Yes. And B, we are happy to always have you here, but we're not going to read those comments. And while we're happy to have you here, those comments are unacceptable, and they're unfortunate that you choose to post those comments. So if you post another comment like that, I will ban you from the channel. I will ban you from this community. So while we're glad to have you here, we are not going down that road, right? So if you do that, we'll ban you from this channel. Not going down that road. We're glad to have you here, but we are not going down that road. So you are welcome to make comment on this in this community. You are welcome to make comments on this platform, because we welcome all comments, whether you disagree with us, whether we disagree with you or not. The important thing, though, is those comments have to be respectful. We don't have to agree, and I would not want to agree, because if I agree, I am in trouble. If we all agree, we are in trouble. It means we are not growing, we are not evolving. So don't come with those comments, please. Yes, Andre, over to you.
As we await the restart of the second part of the Pakistan innings, as I said, that I think they have everything under control thus far. Usman looked a bit shaky at the beginning of his innings, but he's now seemed to has gotten into his stride. And of course, Rizwan is there, which is a very, very level-headed person. And I think once Rizwan is there, he will take Pakistan home.
Yeah, yes, I definitely think India definitely needs wickets, and they need wickets in a hurry. And and with Bumrah already bowled 2 overs, would you bring back Bumrah to bowl the 11th over as they need wicket?
Yes, they have to. Yes, they have to get wickets right here. So Bumrah is the man who should come back. And oftentimes, after Aksar Patel, as we speak, I'm sorry. So Aksar Patel is the man who's in. He's bowling over number 11. So he's bowling. So they're contemplating whether they should go for review here. So they've gone for the review. So Aksar Patel bowling the 11th over. They've gone for the review. Let us see what will happen right here. Third umpire. So there was Aksar Patel hitting Rizwan on the back foot. Let us see what happens. No, it doesn't seem to be a side edge there. Let's wait for the tracker to come up. And Jambor Sumal is saying Pakistan, India is not going to make it easy for you to try get some runs on the board. We're still waiting on the third umpire to make a decision right here. Let us see what Hawkeye says. In line. Oh, review retained. They've actually got this one. Okay, they've gotten. So Pakistan loses their second wicket. So Usman goes for 13. Pakistan is now on 57 for 2 in over number 11, bowled by Aksar Patel, who has gotten a wicket with his first delivery. of over number 11. So Usman goes. So Pakistan, so India retains their review. So it's Aksar Patel in over number 11. So Usman Khan, 13 from 15 deliveries. The new batsman seems to be Fakhar. So we're in over number 11, bowled by Aksar Patel. He just is just tossing the ball right there, waiting for the new batter. It's going to be, yes. So Aksar Patel bowled to Fakhar, who sweeps that one to the man at the deep backward square leg area. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 58 for 2. Or in over number 11, bowled by Aksar Patel. And he's going to bowl to Mohammad Rizwan. He's going to come around the wicket to bowl to Rizwan. Pass umpire and bowl to Rizwan. And Rizwan is just flicking that one into the short mid wicket area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 59 for 2. Rizwan goes to 28. And Fakhar comes back on the strike. And there is Captain Rohit Sharma being very meticulous about the setting of his field. Aksar Patel, bowl to Fakhar, who is down the pitch and he's hitting that one. It's high, it's hard, it's going, it's gone, right over the top for 6. And there was Aksar Patel giving that one some flight. And Fakhar just came right on the pitch, hitting right back over his head for 6. Lovely shot there by Fakhar. And the score moves on to 65 for 2. We know that Fakhar is a very, very attacking player. Let us see how, he has signaled his intent there against Aksar. Here is Aksar Patel. He's going to come again to bowl to Fakhar. His back. Short delivery. He's playing that one to the man at the short cover area. No run scored. The score remains on 65 for 2. So that was a lovely shot. It went a distance of 90 meters. Here is Aksar Patel to bowl the final ball of the 11th over to Fakhar, who turns that one to the square leg area. They go through for a single. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 66 for 2. After over number 11, Fakhar is on 8. Rizwan is on 28. The score is on 66 for 2 after over number 11. So Pakistan still in front here. They're still doing pretty well with the experience, the very experienced and consistent Rizwan still at the crease with Fakhar as company. It's going to be, let me see, it should be Jadeja who will continue. Just waiting for the feet to come back here. Okay. Oh, it's Arshdeep will come in. So Arshdeep, that's flicked by Fakhar to the final ear for 4. So it's Arshdeep Singh what replaced Jadeja. The first ball flicked by Fakhar for 4 to the final leg boundary. So Fakhar moves on to 12 from 5 deliveries. The score moves on to 70 for 2 in over number 12. Pakistan needing a further 50 from 53 deliveries. So now on the 6 runs per over. There's a nice shot there by Fakhar. Here comes Arshdeep to bowl to Fakhar, and he's back, covers up. to the man at the cover area. There's no run scored. Score remains on 70 for 2. Fakhar is on 12 from 6 deliveries. Rizwan is on 28 from 37. Arshdeep Singh. Arshdeep to bowl to Fakhar. Arshdeep at the top of his mark. And there's the crowd enjoying themselves, the Pakistanis and Indians. Arshdeep to bowl to Fakhar, who drives that one through the point area. They'll go through for 1. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 71 for 2. Fakhar moves on to 13 from 7 deliveries. Rizwan, who's on 28 from 37, comes back into strike. So far, Arshdeep has bowled 1.3 overs for 14 runs. So Pakistan now needs a further 49 from 51 deliveries. It's going to be Rizwan that will face the bowling of Arshdeep. Some very pensive looking Indian spectators there. Arshdeep is on his way to bowl to Rizwan. Pass umpire, no bowl to Rizwan. Rizwan is back. As covers up back to the bowler. No run scored. The score remains on 71 for 2. Rizwan remains on 28. 28 scored from 38 balls. Fakhar, who comes out with a lot of positive intent. He's on 13 from 7 deliveries. Arshdeep is back to the top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Mohammed Rizwan. He's on his way to bowl to Rizwan. Pass the umpire, no bowl to Rizwan. Rizwan is just tickling at one. He's back. They took the inside edge to the keeper. No run is scored. The score remains on 71 for 2. Rizwan is on 28 from 39 deliveries, and Fakhar is on 13 from 7. Pakistan needs a further 49 from 49, so that is exactly 6 runs per over. It's Arshdeep that will bowl the final ball of the 12th over. He's at the top of his mark. He turns. He's on his way to bowl to Rizwan. He passes the umpire just about now. Bowl to Rizwan is pulling that one into the final area. They go through for 1. That is all they'll get. The score moves on to 72. Rizwan goes to 29. Fakhar is on 13. At the end of the over, Pakistan needs a further 48 from 48 deliveries. Over to you, Carter.
Thank you very much, Andre. So 72 for 2 after 12 overs. They are going at exactly 6 runs per over. They need exactly 6 runs per over to win, because T20 cricket is 120 deliveries and India made 120 deliveries. So Pakistan started out needing a runner ball to win, and they have maintained that right through. In the other match going on, Scotland is 1 without loss, 2 without loss now after 8 deliveries. So Rizwan Seckers on 29 from 40 deliveries. Pandya bowled to Rizwan, who turns it into the onside. They go through for a single that pushes them up to 30. 73 now for 2. 73 for 2 as Pandya is turned in, pitched up on Rizwan pad, and he turned it into the onside for a single. Now, definitely, it must be time now for Bumrah. You need to give Bumrah another over. The runs are running out, so you need him to get a few wickets here. You are not going to restrict Pakistan to under 120. So why keeping Bumrah thus long? You need to give him another over. Pandya to Fakhar, who down the pitch, top hedge, the keeper going back. Pandya took the catch, is out. It was short. Fakhar come down the pitch. Pandya saw him coming, dug it in short. He looks to pull it away. He took the gloves or the top portion of the bat. It went high in the air. Rizwan went back for a moment there. He misjudges it, but he seconds himself, balanced himself, took the catch, rolled over, and Fakhar gone for 13 from 8 deliveries. Pakistan losing their 3rd wicket and are now 73 for 3. So that was short. It was off the bat, off the top portion of the bat. Richard Pants just needed then to get his bearings. He did that and took the catch, and so India have picked up their 3rd wicket with the dangerous Fakhar gone for 13 of 8 deliveries. Pakistan 73 for 3. India striking back here. So Scotland have moved up to 8. Just hit a 6 there. That was Jones just hitting a 6. So it was just a bad delivery from Sakil, and he hit it over long off for 6. That was Jones. So back to the match at and 73 for 3. Match on. 47 needed from 46 delivery as Pandya getting the breakthrough there for India. And so we'll have a very good match here. Earlier, I said that it appears that the stadium was not sold out, but looking at those last images that were coming through, it appears that it's a packed stadium. It appears at this time that it is a packed stadium. 73 for 3, though. Imad Wasim batting very high in this order. Is it because they are playing in the West Indies? But this is a very high position for Imad Wasim. Pandya to Imad Wasim, turn it into the onside, sent back by Rizwan. No run is there. The return comes in, backed up in the offside by the fielder. That's Aksar Patel, and there is no run. As I was showing the replay, he was down the pitch. Pandya well bowled. Pandya looking at him, dug it in short. He still looked to pull, and Richard Pant just keeping his composure despite initially appears to have lost the ball, but he then took a very good catch. And so that was the end of Fakhar. And Pakistan now 73, Pakistan 73 for 3. As Pandya to continue to bowl to Imad Wasim, was played for many years for the Jamaican Talawas in the CPL. That franchise, as of now, no longer will be playing in the CPL, but we hope that next year they will be back. Over the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who plays it back down the onside of the pitch. The bowler allows it to run through to the fielder at mid-on, and there is no run. 47 needed from 44 deliveries. I think that Pakistan still has the edge. You will have to bowl them out. India will need to get 7 wickets. I do not see Pakistan not getting this 47 as long as they bat out, and you want to take it as deep as possible. Just like Jeff Miller, Jeff Miller. I talk about the Talawas, so Jeff Miller is on my mind. Just like Miller yesterday, I think David Miller from South Africa, that game against the Netherlands, he took it as deep as possible, to ensure that South Africa got over the line. And that's what Pakistan need to do today. But India, on the other hand, need wicket. Pandya outside the half stump. Imad Wasim flashes and it goes through to the keeper. And there is no run. The score remains at 73 for 3. One to come in this Pandya over. It has been a good over thus far. Only 1 run, and the wicket of Fakhar, the very important wicket of the attacking Fakhar. This is Pandya's 3rd over. He has so far gotten 1 for 19 from his 2.5 overs. So the 5 fielders in the deep are deep third man, deep fine leg, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, and a man at deep point. So those are the 5. 3 on the onside, 2 on the offside. Round the wicket come Pandya. Ball to Imad Wasim, who plays a forcing shot off the back foot, cannot beat point. The end of a very, very, very good over by Hardik Pandya. That's number 13th, the 13th of the Pakistani innings. They need a further 47 runs to win from 42 deliveries. That's still in reach. That's not bad. That's still in reach. Just 1 run off the last over, getting 1 wicket. Rizwan, who has been there from the very start, he's on 31. He's on 30 from 41 deliveries, and he would need to see Pakistan home from here. He has a big job on his hand now. He cannot get out at this time. No way he should get out at this time. I'll soon tell you the score in the Scotland match. I'll tell you Pakistan, though, are 73 for 3, needing 47 more from 42 deliveries, and Arshdeep to bowl his 3rd over. He will be bowling to Rizwan, who's on 30 from 41. So just looking at the field there now, there's a mid-wicket and the mid-on. And Scotland at this time is making easy work of the Oman total, but they just lost the wicket there. Jones going off the bowling of Bilal. Ashdeep, ball to Rizwan and William looking to force that one into the onside, taken on the body. They go through for a leg by. This and Rohit Sharma is not happy that they feel that backward point allowed them to get a leg by there, or was it off? It's runs. It was off the bat. No, it's leg by. It's leg by. So I was right in the first place, but the score had put up one instead of one leg by. So that's why I thought it was runs. And clearly, Rohit Sharma is not happy that they feel that backward point allow Rizwan to get a single there. So Imad Wasim comes into strike. As I told you, Jones gone for 16 from 13 delivery. Ashdeep Singh edges away, down to third man. It's work for the man at the third man boundary. You won't get there 4 runs. He pitches up to Imad Wasim. He threw his bat at it. It took the outside edge, a big edge, wide of the keeper, down to the third man boundary for 4. And Pakistan gets another 4. So that was 4 more to the total. Imad Wasim is off the mark. That will push them up now to 78. He was driving off the up, and it edges wide of the keeper down to the third man boundary for 4. Ashdeep Singh have his hands in his head. He's now over the wicket again to Imad Wasim. Over the wicket, ball to Wasim, who's down the pitch and swings at that one, misses. Punch shy at the stump, but no damage done. Made a delivery there by Ashdeep. The score remains at 78 for 3. 42 needed from 39 deliveries. This is going to be an epic. This is going to be a thriller. So 3 deliveries thus far in the over, 3 to come. Imad Wasim, who have played, as I said, in the Caribbean for so many years for the Jamaica Talawas. And as you all Ashdeep, ball to Imad Wasim, turn this off his zip down to the fielder on the fine leg boundary. They go through for a single. That will take the score up now to 79 for 3. 79 for 3. 21 needing a further 41 to win. So Pakistan here just looking now to take the match as deep as possible there. As Ashdeep is going over the wicket to Rizwan. Ball to Rizwan, and Williams play that one late and just get it down to long on for a single. So just standing up and forcing it down to long on, ensure that the ball beat the extra cover. They got another single, 1 to come in over number 14, 80 for 3. Rizwan is now on 31. Imad is on 5. Ashdeep have 1 to go in his third over. He has gotten none for 21 thus far. 80 for 3. Reminding you that India made 119 with Rishabh Pant top scoring at this stage. 1 delivery to come in over number 14. Imad is it. Over the wicket, come on. Ball to Imad, who is looking to hit that away. Got the bottom edge. He didn't time it, and it dropped down in front of him. And at the end of the over, the score is 80 for 3. So after 14 overs, Pakistan 80 for 3. They need 40 runs to win from 36 deliveries. 6 over to go. And importantly, Bumrah will have to bowl 2 of those overs. And I guess that India is banking on Bumrah to come good for them as we welcome back Andre. Andre, over to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Carlton. So, Pakistan going steadily along. Rizwan is a key man right there. As I said earlier, that he needs to take Pakistan home, and he's very much key for them. So Pakistan still in charge with what? Just about 7 overs to go, or 6 overs to go rather. So I think this time for Bumrah to come back into the attack. India needs wicket. That's the only way that India can win this match. They'll have to get 7 more wickets in order for them to win this match. There's no way they can contain Pakistan. So in order for India to win this match, they will have to bowl Pakistan out. So I think it's time for Bumrah to come back into the attack. They can't wait for him too long. They can't wait too long for him to get back into the attack. So let us see. He's back. So and he's back. And he's bowling. Oh, that was an awful shot there by Mohammad Rizwan. So Rizwan goes. Rizwan goes for 31, and that's a huge wicket there for India. Wow. So the score now is 80 for 4. Mohammad Rizwan goes bowled by Bumrah for 31. With Pakistan still needing a further 40 runs. Wow, that was an uncharacteristic shot there by Mohammad Rizwan. Really, really out of character. So India is still in this game. Mohammad Rizwan bowls by Bumrah for 31. And now that has given India a sniff of a chance. It's going to be a very exciting finish here. Pakistan still needs a further 40 runs. And Bumrah still has another 11 deliveries. So it's quite interesting to see how this will end up. We know that Jasprit Bumrah is a class bowler, is a class act. I think Shadab should be the new man coming in. I'm still waiting on my feet to come back, so it's going to be Shadab Khan to Jasprit Bumrah. Bumrah is on top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Shadab Khan on his way. Bowl Khan, who is guiding that one to the man at the point here. No run scored. Score remains on 80 for 4. Pakistan still needed 40 from 34 deliveries. And they're showing a replay again. Mohammad Rizwan tried to swing over the mid-wicket here, missed completely, and got bowled for terrible shot by Mohammad Rizwan. And the Indians are celebrating. It's going to be Bumrah bowl to Shadab Khan. Bowl to Shadab Khan, who guys up onto the man at the slip. Very good feeling good field placement by Rohit Sharma. So the pressure is building on the Pakistanis. They still need a further 40 from 33 deliveries. Shadab Khan is yet to get off the mark. Bumrah is on top of his mark. He's going to come to bowl to Shadab Khan. Bumrah is on his way. He's on his way now. He's going to come to bowl to Shadab Khan. He passes umpire, bowl to Shadab Khan, who plays that one to the man at the long on here where they go through for a quick single. They get through it. So that is all they'll get. Yes, so the score moves on to 81 for 4. We're in over number 15. So we're in over number 15. Bowled by Jasprit Bumrah. One ball to come in over number 15. He's going to come to bowl to Imad Wasim. He's taking time to set his field. There is a slip. A man at backward point. So Imad Wasim will face up to Jasprit Bumrah, who has so far taken 2 for 10 from 2.4 overs. Pakistan needs a further 39 from 32 deliveries. Still on a knife's edge right here. Bumrah is on his way to bowl to Imad Wasim. Pass umpire now, bowl to Imad Wasim. Guys that one to the man at the backward point here. The third man runs around. They go through for 1. They come back through for 2. So 2 more to Imad Wasim. The score moves on to 83 for 4. Pakistan needs a further 37 from 31 deliveries. It's Jasprit Bumrah who will bowl the final ball of the 15th over. Imad Wasim takes strike. The game's still on a nice edge right here. Imad Wasim settles. Bumrah, he waits on Bumrah. Bumrah is on his way. Passes the umpire now. Bowl to Imad Wasim. And Imad was driving that one to the man of the mid-off area. There's no run scored. He remains on 7. So it's at the end of over number 15, 83 for 4. Imad Wasim is on 7 and Shadab Khan is on 1. Very, very interesting points right here. So the game is going right down to the, I'm probably thinking to the 20th over if the Indian bowlers bowl as well as they are doing right now. So Bumrah has one to come. It's going to be interesting to see who bowls at the other end. So very, very exciting match here. A very exciting match in Nassau County, New York. The biggest rivalry in sport, India versus Pakistan. It's going to be Shadab Khan to face up to Axar Patel. Axar Patel will bowl his second over. Shadab Khan is on 1 from 3 deliveries. Axar Patel around the wicket to bowl to Shadab, who dabs that one into the cover area. They want a single, but there's no one on there. He has to go back into his crease. Pakistan still needs a further 37 from 29 balls. Axar Patel is going to come around the wicket to bowl to Shadab Khan. He passes umpire now. Bowl to Shadab Khan, who drives to the man at long off area. They go through for an easy single. That is all they'll get. Pakistan needs a further 36 from 28 balls. Shadab Khan moves on to 2 from 5. Imad Wasim comes back on strike. He's on 7 from 10 deliveries. The score is 84 for 4. Axar Patel. He's tossing the ball from hand to hand. He's going to come to bowl to Imad Wasim. He comes up around the wicket, bowl to Imad Wasim, who's trying to cut. He misses, taken by keeper Pant. No run scored. The score remains on 84 for 4. Pakistan still needing a further 36 from 27 deliveries. Exactly 8 runs per over. Axar Patel around the wicket to bowl to Imad Wasim, who's trying to cut and he misses again. Wow, the pressure is building. Axar Patel just 1 scored so far from the 16th over. Imad Wasim settles. He waits for Axar Patel, who bowls around the wicket, who cuts and misses once more. 3 times in a row. Pakistan, they're under severe pressure here. The pressure is actually telling on them. Still needing a further 36 from now 25 deliveries. And Shadab Khan is down the wicket to have a word with him. Imad Wasim, he's gone back into his crease. He's going to take strike. Is Axar Patel to bowl the final ball of the 16th over. And he's cutting that one to the man at the backward point area. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to 85 for 4. At the end of over number 16, Imad Wasim is on 8. Shadab Khan is on 2. Over to you, Carlton.
Yeah, thank you very much, Andre. 85 for 4. So 4 overs remained in 24 balls to get 35 runs. And I think what happened in that over is that Imad Wasim was trying to hit the ball on the ground. He should have looking to hit the ball in the air. And if he was trying to hit the ball in the air, then he would have middle some of those balls and he would have probably even get a boundary along the way. But he was trying to hit the ball on the ground and he should have been hitting it over the top. And because especially the first 2, the third one was probably a bit too close to him to cut, and he should have probably been looking to play a back drive instead of cutting the third one. So the first 2 were wide enough for him to hit it in the air instead of trying to hit it on the ground, and the third one he should have played a back drive. And so good over though. Have to give Axar Patel credit. Pandya is back into the attack. He will be bowling to Imad Wasim. Just looking at the field, there's a short third man, a backward point, a sweeper, extra cover mid off, long on, mid wicket, backward square leg, and a short fine leg. So that's the field. As Pandya just making some adjustment over the wicket now. Bowl to Imad Wasim, who hit it away down towards long on. All they will get is a single. 34 needed now from 23 deliveries. Imad Wasim moves up to 19. 19 or is it 9? He moves up to 19. 9, I think. Sorry about that. So they're just showing the replay. And Pakistan now really need to get a move on. They need to show some positive intent here. This is going to be a crucial over from Pandya, as he's going to come over the wicket to Shadab Khan. So 9 is Babar Azam from 15 deliveries, 86 for 4. We're on over number 17 as Pandya comes in now. He's up and he bowled to Shadab Khan, who plays this into the onside. They run hard for the first one. They'll get back for 2. Yes, Aksar Patel just cannot prevent the 2. Well run there. And this will put the total now up to 88 for 4. Well run by the Pakistani batsman. Well played by Shadab Khan, just ensuring that he doesn't force the ball away, but ensure that the fielder coming off the deep mid-wicket boundary, that's Aksar Patel, will have a lot of work to do. And by the time he got there, they were able to get back for 2. So 32 now needed from 22 deliveries. And the gap between deliveries and runs is 10 at this time. So it's continually up ball. And he pulls out that one. Going back is Rishabh Pant who took the catch. It was short from Pandya. And in his usual arrogant style, he shrugged his shoulder. And like he'd say, what are you doing, what are you doing? What are you doing, Shadab? So Shadab Khan gone for 4 from 7 deliveries. And I think that India is now in the driver's seat. And I think also the United States is celebrating that wicket. Yes, because a win for India would almost certainly guarantee that the United States goes to the Super 8. So I think the United States team celebrated that victory as much as the Indians in the crowd, as much as the 1 billion Indians who are tuning to this match. I think that they celebrate that win. Good wicket from Pandya. Shadab Khan terrible out of form. Another poor batting display by India. I think the batsman who's coming now is Khan. Khan, that's the son of Moin Khan, Avish Khan, who have played in the West Indies before. He, I think, is the next batsman to come to the crease. But I would have definitely preferred at this stage to be in India's shoes rather than be in the Pakistani shoes. And especially with Bumrah have one of those 3 overs remaining to bowl. The gap between runs and deliveries have now increased to 11. And they only have 5 wickets in hand. But Iftikhar is a dangerous man. And he is cold as ice. And you have 1 matches for India from these for Pakistan from these positions before. So Iftikhar Ahmed is dangerous. And coming in at number 7 is a good man to have coming at number 7. Probably he should have come in at number 5 ahead of Imad and Shadab Khan. I just do not understand the tactics. But then what do I really know about cricket? I probably don't know anything. Pandya bowl to Iftikhar, who cuts this away down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary, who sends the return in 89 for 5. Iftikhar is off the mark. He's on 1. So it was short by Pandya. Shadab Khan looking to pull. Rishabh Pant ran back in a region of a short fine leg and took the catch over his shoulder. Good catch by Pant. And that was the 5th wicket. He was so late on that one. Very, very late on that one. 89 for 5 as Pandya to bowl to Imad Wasim. Just get the wicket. There's no need for Pandya to do that, what he's doing. And that's why there's not a lot of persons in his corner, especially out of India. Over the wicket, ball to Imad Wasim, who cuts, misses through to the keeper, and there is no run. Giving himself room and looking to cut. Probably he would have better served looking to pull through mid-wicket and looking to cut. He just seems to want to give himself room and hit the ball through the offside. And the win predictor still favor Pakistan, surprisingly. Are they thinking about it? 2 seconds, 1 second leave? Or they are not going to do it? So there was just a moment there. I don't think they were doing it. They were just trying to get Imad Wasim thinking about something different that was clearly far from the bat. They were in foot. It is like when you are going to take a penalty in football and they are icing you. So that's what was happening there. They were just icing Imad Wasim for a moment. At no time were they going to take a review. I can tell you that. They were not going to take a review at any time. So there are 4 on the onside and just on the boundary. Fine leg backward square leg, deep mid wicket, and a long on. The field on the offside is a mid off, extra cover, a sweep on the cover boundary, and a short third man. They seem they're bringing up the fielder off the cover boundary. So they are carrying the third man around. They are carrying the third man around and bringing the fielder off the cover boundary and put him in at a backward point position. Pandya, ball to Imad Wasim, who swings head in the air, got the bottom portion of the bat. Good over this by Pandya. The score is 90 for 5, 3 to go. Pakistan needing a further 30 to win from 18 deliveries. So this is a very, very, very exciting match here in New York. So they have seen a very exciting, low-scoring match here in New York. Either way it goes, it turns out that 120 has proven to be a very, very competitive total in New York. And in front of a packed crowd, I would like to think now from what I've seen is that it was a sold out. You know, there's tension in the Pakistani camp, and what a poor shot that Rizwan played off Bumrah. And it's going to be very interesting to see who's going to bowl over number 18, Mohammad Siraj. So this is another crucial over. So I guess Mohammad Siraj is going to bowl 18, Bumrah 19, and Arshdeep Singh 20th. Probably that is what's going to happen. Yes, Bumrah is going to bowl 19 and Arshdeep Singh is going to bowl 20. Tense match here. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. And please remember to support the channel as we watch now. It's going to be Mohammad Siraj to bowl over number 18. Let's see. Pandya, you know, the superstar, easy finish bowling, so he comes off the field. That should not have been allowed. We should be banned from bowling in the next match. We don't see any sign of him being injured, and he just came off the field, cuts that away down to the fielder on the cover boundary. That Imad Wasim. They go through for a single. 29 now needed from 17 deliveries. Pakistan need boundaries here. They need at least 2 boundaries in this over. That should not be allowed. You cannot just bowl a spell and come off the field for what reason, just like that. No, man, this is awful, man. This should never be allowed. We should never be allowed to bowl in the next match or probably be given a 1-match ban. But there's no sign of injury. 29 needed from 17 deliveries. Mohammad Siraj just making some adjustment in the field. Iftikhar Ahmed is on strike. He begins to move in now. Over the wicket, ball to Ahmed, who drives straight back down the pitch. Oh, the stump save him there. Oh, it was a lovely shot there, but it goes into the stump at the non-striker's end. And there was a 12 fielder on the field for India there just now as he drove that one straight, and it goes right into the stump, and there is no run. So 29 still needed from 16 deliveries. Under normal circumstances, on a normal flat pitch, oh, it's a no ball. It's a no ball. Wow, it's a no ball here. Mohammad Siraj guilty of overstepping. And that, wow, such indiscipline there. Indiscipline on the part of Mohammad Siraj. Let's see. It's a free hit now. Let's see if this is where the match turns. Siraj bowl, and he cuts it away through the offside. They're gone for 1. They will come back for 2. And so 2 more to the Pakistani total. That will push them up now to 94. 94 for 5. So instead of that second delivery being a made delivery, it turns out to be a no ball. And so Pakistan still got a run. So 17.2 overs have been bowled. Pakistan needing 26 from 16 deliveries. India have been made 119. Are we in for another super over? Cut away by Iftikhar Ahmed. They go through for a single. I think from here, Pakistan definitely need 2 or 3 boundaries. 3-6 would do them wonders, but 3-4s will also be very good. 3 deliveries to come before I hand back over to Andre, who will take you through to the end of this match. It's a very, very good look in New York. Those stands are filled to capacity. That's how it appears from here. Siraj over the wicket, ball to Ahmed, full toss outside the half stump. He guides it down to the sweeper coming off the boundary, who's in to ensure that they do not go back for a second. 96, 9, that should be 97, 96 now for 5. 2 deliveries to come. In over number 18. Siraj is the bowler. What a good match we have on our hand. That gap have remained 10 runs for the last 5 overs. It doesn't go up, it doesn't comes down. Let's see what will happen now as Siraj in wide. That's going to be signal a wide. There's a slow bounce at signal a wide, and this indiscipline, I'm sure Rohit Sharma is not going to be happy with this over from Mohamed Siraj. A no ball and now a wide down the leg side. 97 now for 5 and still 2 to come in over number 18. Can you imagine if one of these balls go for 6 because he already bowled 6 out of 6 deliveries in this over? Siraj over the wicket, bowled, tucked into the onside. They will go for a single and they will look for 2. Will they get it? No, they can't get it. Good work from Mohamed Siraj, who chase down towards mid-on and prevent the batsmen from coming through for a second run. And so Pakistan are now 98 for 5 with 1 delivery to come in over number 18. Needing 22 runs to win from 13 deliveries. Match on here in New York. It's getting very tense. And those persons watching in Rawalpindi and watching in Delhi and Mumbai, it's getting very tense now as it's probably reaching up towards midnight in India at this time. So Siraj is it now to bowl the final delivery of over number 18. We'll be joining Andre after this over. So Siraj is it. He moves in now to bowl to Imad Wasim and drives back to the bowler who misfield and they get a single. So 21 now needed from 20 deliveries, 12 deliveries. That's the end of Mohamed Siraj's spell. 99 for 5 with 2 overs to go, looking to get up to 120. And at this time, I'll hand back over to Andre. Over to you,
Yes,
Andre.
thank you very much, Carlton. So I'm here to, for the final 2 overs. It will be very, very exciting, one way or the other. I think it will be down to the final over, as I had predicted. I think probably you'll see Bumrah to bowl the 19th overs. It's going to be a very, very crucial over. Very, very crucial over this for the Pakistan team. Because we know that Bumrah can get those Yorkers in. He's a very, very serious bowler and an excellent, probably the best bowler at the death. So it's going to be really, really exciting the next 2 overs coming up. Pakistan needs to do something right here. Let us see what will happen. So it's going to Bumrah to both Imad Wasim, who it takes the outer portion of the bat to the short third man area. A single is all they'll get. The score moves on to. So the Pakistan 100 comes up. They need exactly 20 runs from 11 deliveries. So Pakistan needs a further 20 from 11 deliveries. So it's going to be Iftikhar. Iftikhar will face up to Jasprit Bumrah. There is a Pakistan dressing room looking very, very pensive. It's going to be Jasprit Bumrah to bowl to Iftikhar. He waits on Bumrah. Bowl to Iftikhar. Was bowl a slower ball outside the off stump. He missed that completely. He looked a little bit bamboozled by that. No run scored. That's 1 short ball for the over. Iftikhar feeling the pressure. You can see that he's feeling the pressure here. Bumrah gets back. He gets back to his mark, the top of his mark. He's gonna come to bowl to Iftikhar. Here is Jasprit Bumrah. Is on the way to bowl to Iftikhar. He passes umpire just about now. Bowl to Iftikhar. Iftikhar is trying to pull that one and missed it. Outside off stop. No run scored. The score is still 20 needed from 9 deliveries now. And Pakistan are feeling the pressure. The 19th over bowled by Jasprit Bumrah. Wow. They're in some serious problem here, the Pakistanis. It's going to be Bumrah to bowl to Iftikhar. Iftikhar settles. He waits on Bumrah. Passes umpire now. Bowl to Bumrah. It's a full toss and he tried to hit that one. The only thing he could manage to do is to get that one to the final leg area for a single. Wow. A full toss missed right there. So Pakistan still needs a further 19 from 9 deliveries, from 8 deliveries rather. And India, I would say they are way ahead at this point in time. It's going to take some really, really excellent batting for Pakistan to pull this one off. It's going to be Imad Wasim. He settles. He waits on Bumrah. Bumrah pass umpire. He's hitting that one straight to the man at deep cover. They go through for a single. There's an appeal for a run out. The umpire will check. So 18 now requires from 7 deliveries. They have signal for the third umpire. So it's going to be, let us see what's happening right here. Is he short of his ground? I think he might just have made it. It's very, very tight. It's very tight. Wow. Wow. I think he might just have made it. It might just. The bat seems to be just over the line in time. It's a very close call, but I think he's safe. Yes, he's safe indeed. So it's going to be Jasprit Bumrah to bowl the final ball of the 19th over. 18 needed from 7 deliveries. Very crucial delivery this year. Bowl to Iftikhar. On his way, bowl to Iftikhar, who's hitting that one. It's high, it's hard. It's going. I think this is going to be taken. It's coming on. And it takes a catch by Arshdeep. So Iftikhar goes. So there goes another wicket Pakistan loses. So it's good. It seems that the final nail in the coffin of Pakistan. It's going to be very, very difficult to score 18 from the last over. Given the nature of this pitch, it's going to be very, very difficult. Wow, the Indians are celebrating. They're dancing in the stands. It was a full toss, but Iftikhar managed to hit it straight to the man at a deep backward square leg area, and he's gone. So Kohli celebrates, India celebrates, the entire India, I'm sure, is celebrated at this point in time. Iftikhar goes to 5 from 9 deliveries. So it's going to be down to Mohammed, to Imad Wasim, to see if he can pull off a miracle for Pakistan here. It's going to be Arshdeep that will bowl the final over. And he's going to bowl to Imad Wasim. Very, very exciting match in Nassau County, New York. It's a thriller. It's another thriller by India and Pakistan. And Troy M says those runs that they gave away in the field has come back to bite them. Mr. Castanova said, why Pakistan? Why? Pakistan is always an enigma. You can just never tell with them. Harshdeep bowl to Imad Wasim. He missed that one outside. Wow. Ooh. Missed. And there's no run scored. It's 18 from 5 deliveries. So there seems to be a bit of confusion here. I don't know what's happening. Let us see. Pakistan, Mr. Kasuma said Pakistan has snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Indeed, Mr. Casanova, snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. Butternut Solver says, this is upsetting me. I want Pakistan to win. I think it's going to be a miracle from here on for Pakistan to pull this one off. Glenn Campbell says full-time Pakistan realized Iftikhar has no real use. Never been there when Pakistan really needs him. Says 18 required from 5 deliveries. And they're still replaying to see what's up actually took place. Let's see what the signal will be. And he's out. He's actually out. So Imad Wasim goes caught behind of the inside edge. It's not joke to play Bumrah. Yeah, that's Kujrar Carrier says no joke to play Bumrah. Well, it would be great to see USA come to play in the Caribbean. That's butternut Southwell, and at this point in time, it seems that will be the case. Unless some miracle happen right here, I don't see India losing this game. That 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 wicket by Bumrah of Rizwan, I think that shot that Rizwan played, I think that is where the game changed. It was a very awful shot by Rizwan, and it gave the Indian the upper hand when he played that horrible shot. So Pakistan still needs a further 18 from 5 deliveries. Still, so it's gonna be the only single there scored, Afridi. So 17 needed from 4 deliveries. Good over thus far from Arshdeep. So 17 from 4 deliveries. So Pakistan will need to at least hit 2 sixes, at least 3 sixes to win this game right here. Wow. Really good going by the Indians. It's all over now. Too many dot balls in the last 3 overs. It's Arshdeep to bowl to Afridi. Bowl and Afridi. Oh, it's a Yorker led delivery. All he could do is to. Wow. No run scored. Well, actually, a single. So 16 from 3 deliveries needed. And the Indians seem to be pretty much home and dry now. So only a miracle now could take the Pakistan over the line. And there's no miracle seem to be coming anytime soon. So India seem to be very much on their way to victory. 16 from 3 deliveries needed. Arshdeep is bowling a brilliant delivery here. It's going to be Naseem Shah that will face Arshdeep at the top of his mark. A long on, long off. Mid wicket. Here comes Arshdeep to bowl to Naseem Shah. Up to wicket, bowl to Naseem Shah. He fixed that one. It's over the final gear. It's going for one. And it's into the boundary. So it's 12 needed from two deliveries. That was a neat shot there from Naseem Shah. So 12 runs needed from 2 deliveries, which is actually 2-6. That is 2 sixes needed off the last 2 deliveries to get over the line. SO is saying Pakistan should have won this. So Naseem Shah will have to score 2 sixes to win this match for Pakistan. It's going to be it's a very difficult task for the tail-ended batsman. Arshdeep at the top of his mark. Naseem Shah waits. Arshdeep on his way to bowl to Naseem Shah. And he's hitting that one. It's high, it's hard, it's going, it's gone for 4. So 4 from the outer portion of the bat to the man up the backward point area. So 8 runs from the last ball, and unless there's a no ball, India will win this one. Unless there's a no ball that is hit for 4-6, India will win. So once Arshdeep doesn't bowl a no ball, India should win. So it's a very, very exciting match. So Arshdeep will come to bowl the final delivery. 8 runs needed from one delivery. So it's going to be Arshdeep Singh to bowl to Naseem Shah. It's going to be Arshdeep on his way to bowl to Naseem Shah. On his way, he bowled to him as a Yorker delivery. All they could do is to drive that one to the man long off. And India won by 7 runs. So it's actually a magnificent victory here by India, defending 119. Well done by the Indians. Really well, a brilliant victory here. A brilliant victory by India, Carlton.
Yes, indeed. At the halfway stage, no one would have thought that India would have had a chance, but they dug deep and some what you call it, the intent from the Pakistani batsmen were not quite there. And as Michael Douglas said, that Iftikhar and Imad Wasim should have definitely taken some more risks. Buttonet Southwell is saying that Pakistan is no West Indies as much as people say about our boys. I know they never lose that look. Yeah, I got the point that Buttonet Southwell, I got the point that she's making, and she's trying to make the point that West Indies would have chased down that 120, or at least we would have shown more intent. And Andy Bourne is saying don't understand why teams have wickets in hand wait to the last over to win the game. That he should have been doing long before. And that is so true. You cannot not chase down 120 and have wickets in hand. That is that it's I do not know how you explain that. You are chasing 120, you should not bat out the 20 overs, should not bat out the 20 overs and don't win the match. Definitely, Andre, Pakistan not batting out the 20 over and still not winning the match, they clearly needed was to show more intent.
Absolutely. And I think especially when Imad Wasim was at the wicket and Iftikhar, they should have taken some more chances. It's quite puzzling to see. And even when, as Michael said, when Siraj was bowling, because it was always going to be very difficult against Bumrah. You knew that Bumrah would have more than likely bowled the 19th over. So you needed to take more of a risk before the 19th over. And you waited until the 19th over, and the match was pretty much lost before, right there. Because there's no way, knowing the class of Bumrah, it was always going to be a very difficult task. And, Arshdeep got 18 runs to defend, and that was enough for him to defend in the last over.
It was a very exciting match in the end, and that is what the spectators want to see. But what about this pitch at New York?
It leaves a lot to be desired. To be frank, no, I don't. If any match so far we have had a score of 150 over 150 at New York. So the pitch, it has left a lot to be desired. It's really sluggish. The inconsistency of the bounce there, so the batters, they're unable to really get into any sort of flow. It's very difficult for batting. So although it produced a very exciting match here, you still don't want to see a score of 120 being scored in a T20 game. You want to see it probably upward of 160 and still be very, very competitive. 120, it's very difficult to get away the ball off the square. Very, very difficult pitch here at New York.
But many persons have always said it in the past that these low scoring matches tend to be more exciting than the high scoring matches. And again, today we see another low scoring match that was very exciting.
Yeah, it was exciting, but I still think it doesn't. Although it was exciting, you still want to see a few more scored. You don't want to see the unevenness of the bounce. You still want to see for spectators, because spectators still want to see in a T20 game, say upward of say 150, 160. You still want to see that sort of, of, of run scored. But I mean, it was pretty exciting. So the spectators still got value for the money in that sense, in terms of the excitement of the game.
Uh, there was thought that probably there would not be a big crowd in New York, but at the end of that match, the stadium was full to capacity.
Yeah, it was a massive crowd. Earlier we saw a few empty seats, but as the day progresses, as things got the game progresses, you realize that it was just about capacity crowd, which is really outstanding.
Yeah.
Really great to see.
Thank you very much, Andre. It was a pleasure having you today. And thanks to all of you who tune in. I'll be back with you in about another hour and a half or so to review the West Indies-Uganda match. So in another hour and a half, I'll be back with you. Have a good afternoon and take care of yourself. Be good now.